Hey guys, and welcome to Natural Aesthetics. So going into the 4th week of the Max OT routine now. Strength is starting to pick up a little after having dieted for so long for the show 5 weeks ago, and hopefully momentum will allow me to continue gaining strength without actually gaining too much body weight. So you can download this Excel spreadsheet on my blog site. There'll be a link for it in the description box below. It will take you to an article I wrote just explaining the program. It's nothing new, it's nothing that I've designed. This is just my split that I've worked out, and the spreadsheet that I've designed to help you track your progress on the program. So this video just features some back, chest and bicep training, starting off with some loose form barbell row. It's one of my favourite exercises, and the reason why this is in the routine is because during my last off season I did full body exclusively for months and months on end, something called Mad Cow. And I was using deadlift and barbell row only for my back training, and I noticed some good improvements in my lats and rear delts massively. So I've included that into the routine. I think it works well on this program because the reps are so low. It's one of those exercises that I feel I can benefit from keeping the form a little bit loose and loading the weight up. But that's not to be said the loose form carries on over to other back exercises. Obviously the seal row, the chest down row is very strict, and my lat pull downs are also very strict. I find if I use too loose a form on this, then it just turns into a different movement altogether because it is a vertical pull. If you lean back too much, it becomes almost a horizontal pull, so there's no real point in doing that. Just showcasing some problems with form that I often see. Sometimes people will bring their shoulders too far forwards, their back will lose that arch position and they'll kind of round over into it, and the contraction you get on your back muscles is significantly lessened if you kind of move into that position. So that's something to bear in mind. Always try and keep an arch back and draw the bar down to your chest. Then moving on to some low row, again something that I can utilise maybe a little bit of looser form on. Then next up, chest day, where I start things off again with my heavy movement, the bench press, and I just find that position works best for me. It just feels smoothest on my shoulders. I get less jip from my rotator cuffs. It just feels a lot better. So that's the technique that I like to use with a very strong back arch and heels off the ground. That's what I'm going to be using over the next few weeks. Dumbbell incline, dips and decline press machine to finish up the chest. The form on these exercises is very tight. There's no benefit of loosening the form or speeding up the reps. You have to keep it tight on pressing movements. So then moving on to some biceps, and again this is another body part that you can sometimes benefit from doing looser form exercises, i.e. barbell curl and dumbbell curls, using a little bit of hip movement to generate momentum and allowing you to lift more weight than you would do otherwise. Still trying to control the weight down on the negative portion of the lift, that is important. I believe cheat curls are one of the best exercises for biceps and forearm development. You only have to look back at early Arnold Schwarzenegger pictures of him cheat curling huge weights, and obviously he was known for his biceps, so put 2 and 2 together. It's something that's been in my routine and will be for years to come. But I also like to do very strict bicep movements, and it kind of depends on the stage of training that I'm in. I'm in ideally a growing phase at the moment where I'm overeating, trying to put on weight and strength and hopefully muscle mass. So I think the cheat curls and the heavy back movements work quite well with that, but no doubt I'll be switching up over the next few months, and where I'm perhaps changing it back to a more smooth, controlled rep tempo where I'm using moderate weights for higher reps. These are forearm curls, which I superset with wrist curls to finish up my arm training. You cannot neglect forearm training. So these curls hit the brachioradialis, which just gives your arm a good thickness. Strong, powerful forearms look impressive. Even if you're wearing like a baggy t-shirt with long sleeves, your arms still look impressive. So don't neglect your forearms. And wrist curls give you that kind of inside forearm thickness, that gnarly, veiny, grainy look to your forearms. So yeah, both those exercises should be a staple in any routine. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, then please give it a thumbs up. Any questions or queries, just post in the comment section below. Stay tuned for my next video and stay strong.